Although I wish I was. Oh, God. Hello, friends! Hello! Hello! I apologize. I killed my stream by accident. Oops. Slit its throat. Oh, God. I apologize. Okay. Uh... There we go. How is everyone today? That poor stream killed in its prime. Ah! It was barely born. Also, chat, as a special shout out today, happy birthday, Mom. I know you don't see this, but I love you. You're great. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. You've done so much for me. And I know you're not here. I know you're doing stuff. I know you're working, but like, hey, it's better than nothing. I got her a gift. I got her a gift. Ah. I also broke my chair. So, this arm's hanging loose. This arm's hanging loose. Everything's breaking around me, and it's the worst possible thing imaginable. Because I won't show 20-month subtrain. Aww. Bastards! Oh, they took subtrains away. They took subtrains away. That reminded me. Yeah, they took those away. Those fucking idiots. They're like, yeah, no, this has been extremely successful and actually really helpful to the brand. Let's kill it. Because I've never met an executive to make 2 good decisions in a row. Because fuck me, am I right, guys? Speaking of executives, y'all know what's going on right now, right? The writers' strike down in Hollywood. So, guys, gals, non-binary pals, my trans brothers and sisters, do you understand how important writers are to a process? When you are creating something, when you are developing something, when something is in the throes of creation, you have a team. And every member of that team is very, very important. If you have a live action show, you got cameramen, stuntmen, lighting and effects, all those kinds of people, the director to direct people into what they need to be doing. Animation, you require animators, you require in-between animators, you require song, like music people, all that kind of stuff, even for live action shows. But the process doesn't start without writers. Writers are the lifeblood of a project. They are the reason why a project will start. They're the reason why a project gets off the fucking ground. This has happened before. The 2010 100-day strike in Hollywood. Wait, was it 2010 or was it? Hold on. I'm correcting myself. Hold on. Correcting myself. 2007. The 2007 writer's strike. 2007. I was 3 years off. I apologize. That shut down everything for 100 days. Live shows couldn't do their shows. Movies had problems. Problems with development and writing. Transformers 2, I think there was a lot more going on with that, but part of it was the writer's strike, why that movie was Transformers 2. Multiple TV shows had their entire finales or their seasons botched because they had people that didn't know how to write in the writer's room. Writers are very important to the process, and to tell a good story, you need to have people that know what the fuck they're doing. So when you start burning those people, shit gets wild. And that also goes for the Canadian workers striking here in Canada. Both situations are basically the same when it comes to being treated like shit. Sure, one's for the creative industry, and the other is for a governmental industry, but both matter. Workers' rights and compensation matter. And why do they matter? Because as long as we live in capitalism, people should be paid livable wages that go up with inflation. Did you know that by today's standards, the minimum wage should be over $30? Yeah. An average employee at McDonald's should be paid $30 an hour, or just over it. And you will not see a dent in the fucking profits that these companies make. Not a fucking dent. What was the... I'm using McDonald's as an example here. McDonald's profits 2022. 13.27 billion. Okay, how many people work for McDonald's? I'm bad at math, but we have 150,000 employees. Okay, so an average employee, we're going to do math here. We're going to do math. I know everybody hates the math assignment, but don't worry, I'll do the work for you. I'm just that courteous. So, an average workday for an average employee is about 8 hours. That's $240. 30 hours, well, $30 an hour, $240. You work 5 days a week, that's $1,200. You get paid twice a week. That is $2,400 at the end of a work week. Now we times that by 12 months. That is $28,800 a year. Okay? Okay? Y'all are following along. So, I'm just going to round this up. 29,000. That's still not even close to a livable wage, by the way. But how everything's going. So we times 29,000 by 1,500. Well, hold on. Did it say 50? Yeah, 150,000. 150,000. Oh, hold on. Did I do math wrong? Hold on. 360 million. That is every 2 weeks. That does not even touch billions. And then you know what happens? People have money. What are we going to do with money? We spend it on goods, services, rent. You know, the things that keep capitalism going. Billions. Literal fucking billions. And they don't want to raise the wages of anybody. Because it'll hit our profit margin. That's not how that works. Economists say that's not how that works. If you give more money, people are going to spend it. That's how capitalism works. A capitalist society needs money to be constantly flowing. These corporations, by not spending that money, or finding cheaper ways to do things, actually hinders capitalism. And I'm not a capitalist, I'm a socialist. But if a socialist is telling you you're doing capitalism badly, then you got some fucking issues to resolve. And I'm going to explain to you guys what the fuck you should expect from this writer's strike, because we do not know how long this is going to last. Unless Biden is okay with union busting again. Which, fuck you, Biden. I saw what you did to your people. How dare you? If you're going up against Trump, God damn it, I hope Americans eat shit again and vote for you instead of Trump. Because it's better to play with you than it is with the fucking the sociopath. Anyway. What can you expect from a writer's strike? Well, live shows are down right now, so that means no SNL, no Last Week Tonight with John Oliver, no The Colbert, no what's it called? No Daily Show, no nothing. You won't see it hit with the news. But you will see entertainment take a fucking hit. Because shows still need to come out. It's why corporations were stockpiling scripts. So they have something to give. And they will run out of those real quick. Always, for the majority of the time, side with strikers. Side with the people that are striking. Because they are the ones that are experiencing it. Not the landlords. That stupid fucking protest, like that stupid fucking strike in my country where landlords are protesting about being able to evict people much faster. Fuck yourself, you worthless pieces of shit. That's all I have to say about that. Yes. The idea here is that if these people are so important to the process, if these people are a structural integrity to a process, why are they being treated like shit? Why are any of them being treated like shit? If I am working on something, and I am only skilled in one area, and I need to hire writers, animators, music people, sound people, all these different kinds of people. All of them should be compensated for their work. And if they're not being paid, why should they work? We don't do things because we want to do them. We do things because we have to. We want to make stuff, we have to do this and that. But if we have to do this and that for somebody else, we should be compensated for it. Hence why you always side with strikers. And if anybody tells you that a strike is bad or a union is bad, you tell them to fucking suck it. The point of a strike is to inconvenience people. It's to inconvenience the population and the corporation. That's what a strike is. That's what a protest is. It's an inconvenience. And in this instance, I can go without shows. Hell, it'll do best for me. Because guess what, guys? If you don't have a show to watch, you're more likely to come see me. Come support me. Come give your favorite streamer, your boss, some kazash, some love. By the way, please donate to the stream. I would appreciate it. I would love it, because my life's going to get turned right upside down because I chose to marry. Ah! So, yeah. Yes! Exactly, Galfrey. Unions and strikers are meant to help the worker. They give you the power to help stand up against your boss. A good boss will encourage to have a union in his place. A bad boss, like Amazon, will encourage you to fuck off. Because you want to know what? If a company hires a group to disperse a strike, like the Pinkertons, most people don't side with the guys who hire guns. Unless they're absolutely fucking insane. Looking at you, Republicans. And people are going to be like, well, I have to pay into my union. Yeah, you do. But I can tell you right now, that union's the reason why you're not dead on the working floor. Why children aren't working on the fucking floor. They have just caught McDonald's having child labor in their stores. They have caught multiple meat factories with child labor in their stores. You know who stops that? You know what group stopped that? Unions, labor laws that those unions help form. And sure, yeah, there is corruption in some unions. We just saw it a few months ago. But guess what, kids?
One debt to society.
Shadow, thank you for the sub.
later.
Appreciate you. But guess what? It is our job to keep them accountable. It is our job as the people to keep our leaders accountable. Just like how you guys keep me accountable when I fuck up, and how I keep you guys accountable for when my community fucks up. Even though you guys haven't fucked up, which I really appreciate, by the way. I love you guys. I appreciate you very much. I have an interesting question. Go ahead, Fall Knight. And while you're writing it out, I'm going to keep speaking. Basically, the idea is that McDonald's was caught with child labor. Why hasn't strikers in other countries broken out to deal with it? Okay, so This is in America where these were caught. In America, oh boy, you guys like to say you're the land of the free. At this point, you're all indentured servants as far as I'm aware. It's frustrating. And all these happened in red states, by the way. Republican, conservative controlled states. Because right now, conservative ideology is just everyone's a slave but the rich. And we'll keep using the stupidest fucking racist people to keep making it about woke culture wars and shit like that. Fucking idiots. Mentally deficient scum is what I'm going to say. The reason why strikes haven't broke out yet is because this is boiling. And in other countries, it depends where you are. Japan striking is a little bit different. I'm not going to pretend that I know their culture very well, but they tend to not like to be a problem. The average citizen in Japan tends to not want to be a problem on their fellow coworkers, as far as I understand it. Places like Britain, they are striking. Places like France, they just lit a policeman on fire for the protests and strikes. There are multiple strikes happening right now, and they haven't stopped. The reason why you don't hear about it is because the corporations don't want you to hear about it. So they pay people like CNN and other groups to not air it on live. But doesn't stop text journalism. Wherever you can, try to look for sources about what's going on and try to keep the articles honest. Because sometimes bias seeps in. If it's Fox News, OAN, oh, you know those articles are all biased. It feels like the world's become a clown show. It is. This world is a total clown show, and right now we are seeing the death throes of conservatism. We are seeing corporate greed finally reaching its peak before it pops. And we're seeing the younger generations, my generation, millennials, further, like Generation Alpha, all these other generations are coming together really fucking pissed off. We're angry. And you want to know how they're trying to respond to that? By limiting our rights and limiting our speech. Remember, those who decry that their free speech is being trampled upon are the ones that are making it harder to vote. The ones who are actually taking away free speech. Because how dare we call them out on their racism? Like Greg Abbott and all the other Republicans. How dare we, right? How about you just don't get the right to vote? That's a perfectly understandable response to criticism. Exactly. And everything's backfiring on everybody. And here's hoping to the strikers, to the Hollywood strikers, to my Canadian brothers and sisters who are striking for better wages and better care and better treatment at work. I hope you guys succeed, and I hope that you get some, if not everything you want. Stay strong out there, my brothers and sisters. You guys are doing fucking awesome, and I appreciate you doing what you need to do to help yourself to survive. Mwah. Love you. I don't think I'll be able to explain what I'm trying to ask in 200 characters. Let us overthrow capitalism. Yes. Socialist democracy. Let's go. Okay. Now on to the next strikes. Have you guys heard about a man named I'm not even gonna call him a man. He's a little bitch. You heard about a little bitch named Aiden Ross? You heard about a little bitch named Aiden Ross and other little bitch YouTubers right now who are abusing the YouTube copyright system? If you don't know who Aiden Ross is, he is a little piece of shit, a little coward, a little bitch baby, who basically, when he got kicked off of Twitch for live streaming porn and live streaming the Super Bowl, he just went full mask off and just openly started hanging out with Nazis left and right. By the way, you want to know how disgusting and how pathetic this little bitch baby is? I'm going to keep calling him a bitch baby. He sniffed Andrew Tate's chair after he got up from it. And this little bitch baby, this little mongrel, this little weasel has the gall to call himself an alpha. If that's alpha-like behavior, holy fucking shit, dude. What a fucking trash human being. Holy shit. He can't say words. He doesn't know how to read. Like, he didn't know how to read ultra-nationalism. Is how fucking stupid this kid is. Bye, Neko, love you. This is how fucking stupid he is. That he doesn't know how to say the words. Now, I fuck up my English too. I am not the perfect English speaker. English is a very hard language. There's a speak function on Google that can tell you exactly how to fucking say the words. He was not looking at a dictionary. He was not looking at his own fucking hand with it written on it. No, he was looking on Google with a little speaker button right beside the definition. I'm not going to harp on that for a hot minute. He's a fucking idiot. He proceeded to copyright claim a video with Hasan Piker in it. Because it was him and Andrew Tate getting their fucking asses beat in a debate. Sorry, Andrew Tate was getting his ass beat in debate. Aiden Ross was just there to pick up the guy after he got so utterly butt-fucked. He had to clean up the shit that Andrew Tate was shitting out of himself because Hasan, the himbo of socialism himself, beat him so badly. And he decided to do the unspoken rule of what you don't fucking do to your fellow content creators and copyright strike Hasan Piker and a few others who talked about him in a negative light. Aiden Ross, you vicious little piece of shit. You coward of whatever the fuck your mother shat out. You are a coward, you are a little bitch, and you have unleashed Pandora's box by doing this. By saying that Hasan Piker violated copyright law on a stream you invited him on, he streamed himself. So, by the way, he copyright striking Hasan's stream. So something that isn't even his, through a group that he has affiliation with. Do you know, you stupid piece of shit, that every Instagram model that you had on can sue you now? Did you know that I can sue you now? Did you know that anyone that you have had on any of your streams can sue you now? Or copyright claim your content. Did you know they can do that? Because you set the precedent? No, you fucking did it because you're an animal. You're an idiot. You do not copyright claim things because you got a little bit butthurt. It is disgusting. It is deplorable. And to all of these little fucking 12-year-olds defending Aiden Ross, you really shouldn't be, for one. Because he'd sell you out in a fucking second. And as well, he worships a pedophile. So, like, take of that what you will. You're not an alpha male for treating people like shit. The alpha of a wolf pack takes care of its pack. Of women and men and others in it. They're not strong because they can kill another wolf. They're strong because they choose to stand up and defend those that they care about and are a part of their family. Andrew Tate doesn't do that. Aiden Ross doesn't do that. They're disgusting little pigs that need a serious kick in the nuts. Because they've never, ever had to deal with adversity in their fucking life. And I can bet a fucking ton of gold on that one. Oh, I didn't get this, so I'm sad. That's not adversity. It's not. So yeah, this piece of shit, along with a few other pieces of shit, are abusing the YouTube copyright system. Now, granted, good job, YouTube. Holy shit, I never thought you'd get on top of this, but they have sent everything back on top of the group that Aiden Ross was blocking shit from, and other YouTubers were blocking shit from, and told them to suck it. You guys remember what happened to the last person that did this, who was copyright claiming videos? When Bungie found out about it? That man was sued for millions, and he had to pay millions. So now Hassan Piker and a lot of other YouTubers that have been fucked over by these skinless losers are probably going to feel the wrath real fucking soon. If not in a couple of months. And if it doesn't happen in a couple of months, well, fuck me. It's really hot, by the way. I'm also already angry today, so, like, well, welcome to the angriest stream you're going to see for probably a while. I hate spineless cowards. I hate people that abuse systems that are meant to help. I hate pieces of shit that call themselves alphas. Because alpha isn't a thing. There's the front of a wolf pack, there's the back of a wolf pack. The guy who made the term alpha and omega got it wrong. He admitted he got it wrong. And he's been paying that ever since. These pieces of shit, like Andrew Tate, like Aiden Ross, and Sneeko, they're all disgusting losers. They're losers who never grew up, never got a fucking clue, don't know how to communicate with their fellow person. They think themselves mightier than thou, but the second they are met with adversity, they tuck their tails between their legs and run the fuck away. Because consequences be damned, their actions mean nothing to them. Yeah, well, here's hoping that Andrew Tate's prosecutors drop everything on his fucking head soon enough, because the second that man is let out of house arrest, holy fuck, it's only gonna get worse. Do not abuse the YouTube copyright system. Because, guess what? We'll all fucking suffer from it real fucking quick if these idiots keep doing it. It's the reason why when YouTubers don't like something, you don't copyright strike it. You fucking be an adult and either accept the criticism that has been levied at you, You talk about it. And accept the consequences about talking about it. Or lack thereof. Oh boy. Pipe bomb mailbox. Hold on. Hell yeah. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. It's not a pipe bomb, but a slushy. Hell yeah, baby. Let's go. I got a slushy. Very happy now. Fuck these straws. They actually don't help the environment at all. How about we just drink from our fucking mouths, baby? Oh. Oh, that's the good stuff. Goes right down the system. Oh. Mmm, tasty. Good shit. Very good shit. Alright. We've talked enough about fucking cowards and losers. Let's talk about something else. I feel like we just let the stupid kill each other off. Yeah, no, the stupid doesn't kill each other off. The stupid just have a bad tendency to gang up and form up and make everyone else's life worse. I thought we'd drink through osmosis. Believe it or not, not everyone is a plant man. Alright, let's talk about game development, because apparently this shit keeps happening. Chat, lovelies, brothers and sisters, the age of gaming is at an end. With AAA development constantly having an aneurysm and constantly being rushed, we will never ever have a fucking release day where a game is not a glitchy mess, where a frame rate is not higher than a frame a second. We are experiencing corporations just not giving a shit about the product that they put out, and I have fed into that system way too much, and I am done with it. Some of you may remember that I bought Star Wars Jedi Survivor on release. In fact, I pre-purchased it. And it spent the night before and all day downloading. I now have a definitive answer about what the fuck happened to my PC. I played the game for 2 hours. And I uninstalled it. Because the frame rate was terrible. I was playing fucking PowerPoint Simulator, not Star Wars. And guess what happened? It corrupted my drives. They released the game in such a state that it corrupted my drives. And forced a shutdown on my computer that was so bad that my right monitor refused to turn off. Even when I turned the tower off and everything, I had to turn off the power supply to get it to turn off. It took a few hours to fix my computer after that. So you pre-ordered a virus? Neat. Do I know how? No, it just happened. blame Respawn for this. I'm not going to blame the people who were taking orders. Because in the gaming industry, it's do it or you're fired. And if I have to release a buggy game or not feed my kids, I'm going to release the buggy game. That is not on Respawn Entertainment at all. The reviews for Jedi Survivor are all, this game is horribly optimized for PC, what the fuck is happening? It's a great game overall, what the fuck is happening to the optimization? They released it early so they could get ahead of Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Or you could have waited 3 weeks and released it then. Or you could have waited a little bit longer. The gaming community isn't going anywhere. We as a community are so fucking sick and tired of AAA development being rushed, being horrifically ill-timed, and putting extreme pressure and unfair deadlines on the creators themselves. Because it not only causes human suffering at work, trust me, burnout is a thing, and people go crazy and either come back or don't. Most don't go back to work. And we're not talking like, oh, it's like the drudgery of sitting at a desk from 9 to 5. No. It is the absolute fucking torture of sitting at your desk with a gun pointed to your head that says you're fired if you don't get it done. And that people will work themselves to the fucking grave because it's this or I don't get hired again because I'm a contract worker. Joyous me. How blessed a game developer is when EA looks down upon them and says, "Nay, you will not have to rush the game." Blessed fucking day that is. Whatever that is. EA executives decided to rush out a game that was not ready to be released on a platform. And by the way, the PS5 and Xbox Series X versions are also suffering problems. Because the game wasn't fucking ready! The slushy helps calm me down. The game wasn't ready. Games haven't been ready on launch. I'm having a crap ton of fun on a game from way back in 2009, more than some modern games. Dead Space. I literally couldn't beat Dead Space remake. And I tout that game as fan-fucking-tastic. But, like, it was broken. I literally couldn't complete the game. I had to uninstall and reinstall it onto a different hard drive because my solid state wouldn't work. Since then, they've patched it. Thank God! But, like, this should not be the norm. The game that released in a proper fucking workable state, to my knowledge, was Elden Ring. Everything else feels unfinished. Like, what the honest fuck? Why am I having flashbacks to Cyberpunk discussions? Because it's the same topic! It's the same discussion we have every fucking time! Every fucking time! This happened with Cyberpunk. This happened with fucking Fallout 76. This happened with Jedi Fallen Order. This happened with XBYZ. Holy shit! And they don't learn! Because we don't learn! We keep buying this shit day one! foreseeable future, buy a game day fucking one. Never. Because holy shit. We deserve better than this. We deserve so much fucking better than this. We're getting served shit. And we just keep taking it. I got a full fucking backlog of games that I could be playing. That are all functioning, all working, no problems outside of a glitch or two out of my fault. Games need time to cook. They need time in the oven. Boss starting to sound like Angry Joe. Don't compare me to him. Don't compare me to him. But this is basically where we're at. We all, and no one is going, not everyone's going to agree with me on this one. We all need to stop buying games day one. If they aren't going to try, why should we show up? We saw what happened with games released on day one. We saw what happened with No Man's Sky. Now, No Man's Sky is great, and it has fixed its reputation. But we all saw what happened when a game was rushed and it had nowhere to go but down. I stopped pre-ordering games after my hubris that was Callisto Protocol. It was fun but short, and I think they should have taken more time with it because New Game Plus was needed to have all the fun. Pretty much. I never finished Callisto Protocol because holy fuck. I shouldn't have to set a game to low to play it. I have modern hardware that is good for games for the next 3 to 5 years. I just upgraded. And my computer was treating it like it was back in the fucking 80s processing an equation. And not even like a complex one. What's 2 plus 2? Wait, 8 hours. I punch in a new calculator, I'm done. It is extremely frustrating to buy a game that was... And I'm not shitting you here. Jedi Survivor was $94 Canadian. That refund is still sitting in my Steam library. Because I don't know what the fuck to do with it. I don't know. I bought Jedi Survivor because I was excited to play Cal Kestis again and see where his story continued. And I can't do that now because I refunded the game because I refused to have a thing that broke my computer. I am perpetually broke trade worker. Oh, even the trade workers are suffering. Jesus Christ. You see, my trade worker friend, you should strike. 2 plus 2 equals 5. 2 plus 2 equals fish. That's good. Master Chief Collection came out a broken fucking mess because Microsoft wanted money. All of this is about money at the end of the day. All of it. But it's not worth it. It's not. EA has a pretty fucking poor reputation as it is. EA has a poor fucking reputation as is. And it only got worse. And Respawn now has to suffer for it. Oof! You pre-ordered Anthem? Fuck, dude, I should give you all your money back. Holy fuck. To strike, you have to be in a union. Which most trades don't have, because most trades are run by fucking idiots. Not you, Peach. Not you, Peach. You're a good lad. You're a good lad. Game development is expensive. I'm not gonna lie about that. Most game development nowadays is very fucking expensive. Because you have to hire programmers, you have to hire animators, writers, all these different groups of people to work on a game. And it's not cheap. It can be very expensive. But what was the gaming... What was gaming profits? 60.4 billion? Hi, Blue. $60.4 billion in 2022 alone. I think we can wait a little bit for a game. I think the human race can go a few extra months or a year without a game. You know why? You know why I could go a little bit longer without a game? Because I'd rather have an experience, I'd rather enjoy something than spend 2 hours of my life getting angry, getting frustrated, and then telling other people that it was a shit experience, and then moving on. You know what I liked about Jedi Fallen Order? I liked its story. I liked that its gameplay, though Souls-like, had its own dynamic to it. That made me feel like a survivor of Order 66 trying to reconnect with the Force. I wasn't all-powerful. I wasn't Anakin Skywalker. But with my own skill, my own determination, I got Cal to the end. And you know what? That was a fun experience. I played that on Xbox. Not PC. I would recommend Jedi Fallen Order to anybody I talk to, and then be stunned when they told me it was a poorly optimized piece of shit. And I asked them, what the fuck are you talking about? Which then they referred to, I played the PC version, which version did you play? I said the Xbox version, and they went, oh, that makes sense. Doesn't know what to do with us, so it's hard to join a union in the first place. Oh, my boy. Oh, no. I'll give you a hug. I'm sorry. Your game suffers with bad press. You do not get the numbers you want when bad press surrounds your game. Jedi Survivor is going to fucking tank in sales. Or at least the refunds are going to show with the reviews. Sure, they probably made their money and I'm just kind of screaming to the void. But those numbers will show later down the line. When your next game comes up, people aren't going to want to buy it. Not the same amount of people. And the worst part is that people are still saying it's a good game. So a good game now has to suffer because a corporation couldn't wait a few extra months. Tears of the Kingdom was going to be a success anyway, guys. I don't know why you planned a release date around that. You probably didn't know, which is fair. But the second that you learn about it, you should adjust your timetables. Not to sooner, but to later. Ugh. Like, I don't know what to say at this point. Like, I just tap Noodle's Crunch video every fucking time a release is botched. Every fucking time. I should just look to Noodle's Crunch video and go. Every fucking time. Because, like, the harassment and the bullshit that Respawn was getting was not fair. It wasn't fair to them. They didn't deserve this shit that they got because they were just doing the work. Like, guys, my performances would suffer if I was put on a fucking timetable that was unfair. It's not just beep, boop, beep, done. It is, how does this animation work? How is this going to move? It moves like this. It works like this. Cool. Now, why is 85% of the game fucking up because of this movement? Spend time fixing that. Move on to the next thing. That is what game development is at the end of the day. You make a reload animation, you have to spend twice as many hours figuring out why the reload animation has caused several problems in other parts of the game. Sometimes even unrelated to the fucking reload animation. Because guess what? One little number got fucked up, and now that little number is making it everyone else's problem. Because programming is magic. You can't convince me otherwise. We told a rock to do a thing, and that rock doesn't know how to respond. Ah! There is not any reason or excuse EA can give me that isn't so fucking stupid. And, like, stop it with the ports, please. Like, for the love of God, I'm begging you. Please stop. You know what happens 99% of the time with a port? It doesn't work very well on other platforms. Now, I understand developing for PC can also be a pain in the goddamn ass. Because, guess what? Not every engine works very well with every graphics card. Not everything in a PC is going to agree with the game that is being put on it. Okay, fully understood. But come the fuck on! It has to be better than this. Programmers are wizards. Programmers are wizards. Can't convince me otherwise, they are wizards. Incredible fucking wizards, dude. Like, holy shit. I just... I fucking despise when corporations make their employees suffer because we have to make a quick buck. It's not fair to the workers. It's not fair to marketing. and it's not fair to the consumer. Because guess what, guys? Just like me, I hate putting out shit that is bad. I hate putting out shit to my fans that is bad. I hate when my plans get derailed. I hate when my schedule gets fucked up. Hi, wedding. Hi, wedding that's happening in 17 days. God, you hurt me. I hate when that happens. I can only imagine how Respawn's team is handling this. Emotionally and mentally. That cannot be good for them. I'm not going to speak for them, but I can say right now, it probably sucks fucking ass that they were forced to release a product that wasn't ready. And now they have to sit there, take the bullshit from everyone else because they don't know what to fucking do. They don't know what to say. They said that our teams are working on it. Cool. I believe you. But, like, it sucks. Because all these people are getting harassed. They're being treated like shit. Not just by their employer, but by everyone else. They were just recovering their reputation, too. After the whole fucking debacle that was Star Wars Battlefront 2's, like, fucking launch. We are not so quick to forget. We still talk about Cyberpunk's botched launch. We still talk about the botched launch of fucking No Man's Sky. That was a decade ago. I was in high school when that happened. High school. Holy fuck. Like, even Nintendo's doing it. With fucking Scarlet and Violet's botched launch day. I have not seen games this broken in years. They fucked up Doom. They fucked up Doom Eternal. They fucked up every other game coming out. And I give games massive benefit of doubt when it came to the pandemic. When it came to COVID. Because that was just a challenge for everyone to get over. And there were tons of problems during that time. Such as game companies not willing to let engines go home with people. Because like they were scared that the employees would upload those dev kits online, which are very easy to make ROMs of, that could affect sales and everything. By the way, piracy isn't bad because it helps with game preservation. But please always support the original. Please always support the original release if you can, if you like something. Like, god damn it, people. It is bullshit. I should not have to wait entire days to play a game. I should not have to wait fucking a year and a half for a game to be in a playable state. And I should not have to see employees quitting their jobs because they literally had emotional and mental and physical breakdown at work for a thing they had passion in, and that passion being taken advantage of. I see more passionate people in the gaming industry than a lot of other industries. and to see their passion be used to manipulate, hurt, and, like, put them against each other is fucking bullshit. If you take a sick day, it falls to the next person. That's bullshit. These people should be paid livable wages. Not contract work and maybe you'll get paid. Maybe you'll get paid. There are games out there that still haven't paid their fucking developers. You know, the people that put a game out that exists because of them, some of them haven't seen those fucking checks. And to the people defending, like, the corporations that do this to people, fuck you in particular. Fuck you. Slave labor is not good. Slave labor conditions are not good. Fuck anybody who defends the working conditions in any place that drives their workers mentally to break, physically to break, and emotionally to break. Fuck you. People are people. Workers are people at the end of the day. I am a person at the end of the day. I'm not just on the other side of a screen. I breathe, I walk, I eat, I think, I talk. There are genuine people working on things. And sure, it's not as dangerous as working a reactor. It's not as dangerous as working an oil field. Yeah, well, guess what? Humans were meant to sleep and eat at good times. When we lack sleep, food, water for a specific amount of time, you can imagine what that does to a human being. Oh, wait, we do! We do know! We know what happens to people! They become not okay! What a concept! Someone who goes days without sleeping is not okay? We're not drones! And you can't replace us with drones! Because drones don't always have the passion or the fucking same work ethic or ideas as human fucking beings. Machines are just as fucking malleable as people. Because guess what, asshole? It takes a person to make a machine. No matter who, no matter what, that machine will always have human error attached to it. Whether you like it or fucking not. They were literally talking about replacing writers in writers' rooms with an AI. Okay, asshole. You wanna put an AI out there? Cool. Who's gonna maintain it? Who's gonna write for it? Who's gonna put the stuff in it? Because I can tell you right now, it's not going to be the writers that you want to replace them with. That AI doesn't understand people. It is programmed to speak. It is programmed to type out stuff. It can't understand nuance. It can't understand ideals. It can't understand anything. It's not programmed to understand. It is programmed to write a thing. And all those stories are going to be boring. They're going to be soulless. They're going to be bad. Oh, we can just replace with AI. No, you fucking can't. Guess what, my U.S. Navy friends, my soldiers, my boys? You deserve sleep, too. You deserve sleep. You deserve to be treated like human fucking beings. I'm sorry to say. But, like, you are a human being. Fuck the United States military. the institution and the soldiers that like are really weird and disturbing and just want to kill people because they're different skins. Fuck those people. But to the rest of you, fuck your institution. You guys don't deserve this shit, dude. Same with Russia. Fuck Russia. But anyway, yeah. Ah! They classified me as furniture. Oh no. This is why you're human, buddy. You know, chat, I'm gonna say something. I don't like being angry. I don't like being upset. I don't like being negative. I like being happy. I like being positive. And I like having fun on a game that I can enjoy with you guys. I can do that. I can have fun. What I can't do is... Like, lately it just feels like I've been nothing but angry. Underlying circumstances outside my work aside, it feels like I've just been constantly angry on stream. There's my 9-hour stream where I tortured myself for 9 hours playing Mega Man Battle Network 4 because I thought they would fix the text in Mega Man Battle Network 4. No. 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 I had to torture myself for 9 hours. That was fun. I'm gonna do it again sometime soon. Not with Mega Man Battle Network 4. I refuse to do that again. I hate my life, and I'm not doing that again. But I will do Mega Man Battle Network 5. Same rules apply, of course, but meh. Welcome to modern capitalism. Oh, boy. I know. I know people like it when other people are angry. And I know that you guys like my rage. You guys like it when I get angry. Get mad. Make life take the lemons back. I don't need your damn lemons. What the fuck am I gonna do with these? A lot would say. But I am on the side of, holy fuck, I just want to have a laugh. And lately, it hasn't. Happy boss should be our goal. Happy humanity for everyone. Yes! But not like Mob Psycho happy. Yes, anger has its time and place. This stream needed to happen. Just to be angry. Yeah, this is righteous anger. Not, not vindictive anger. And I also understand that right now the world looks fucked up. 10-year-olds working until 2 a.m. at McDonald's in Louisville.
One debt to society.
Oh shit!
Later.
Thank you, Aramis. I appreciate you.
One debt to society later.
Oh, we're gonna be listening to this for a while. Oh no.
One debt to society later.
Yes, and you too can donate as well. Please subscribe and donate to my Twitch. Or the Patreon so you can see videos early.
One debt to society later. One debt to society later.
God, you wanna know what? Fuck this. Fuck this chat. I'm gonna do you a nice.
One debt to
I'm
society
gonna do
later.
you a nice. I'm gonna do you a fuck. I'm gonna show you something fun. Because unlike a lot of other people, I'm actually gonna cheer you up after
One
the.
debt to society later.
I'm gonna cheer you up. This was a game that was released last year, but basically.
One debt to society later.
Yeah.
One debt to society later.
I gotta wait for like the subscribes to end. Because you guys just.
One debt to society later.
I just need to show you guys this because this is cool. Thank you for the follow.
One debt to society later. 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 One debt to society later.
That game came out in 2022.
One debt to society later.
And then got its port over to Switch. This is a game that's basically League of Legends, but soccer.
One debt to society later.
3v3. And it got a fucking animation from Studio Trigger. And so far, this game is doing wonderfully.
One
from what I
debt
understand.
to society later.
It's got an active community, and it's doing good.
One debt to society later.
And, like, it's cute.
One debt to society
I would
later.
love to see an anime of this. Because, like, this shit was cool.
One debt to society later. One debt to society later.
Excuse me.
One debt to society later.
Yeah. Good stuff.
One debt to society later. One debt to society later. One debt to society later.
But yeah, like,
One
I
debt
just
to
wanted to show you guys
society
cool
later.
animation, because, like, Studio Trigger does good fucking work, even though they have a very weird clause about having lollies.
One debt to society later.
I actively got bullied by my friends for playing it with my brother one day.
One debt to society later.
I am, my brother messages me one day. Not when I'm working, by the way, not when it's a work day. And he's like, "Hey, little brother, you wanna play League of Legends with me? All my friends are busy and I don't know what to fucking do with myself." And I go, "You know what? I'll join you on this. I got nothing better to do." The second I turn League of Legends on, I get bombarded with messages from my friends going, "We thought we raised you better than this. Where did we go wrong?" And blaming themselves for my moral and social failures. One friend stood up for me and said, "Hold on. Let's not judge him yet. Who does he play? Sona, Blitzcrank, Twisted Fate. Okay, yeah, no, we can brutally judge him." That is my experience. You were supposed to be better than us. I am only human, damn it! Boss, you have good friends. I used to play League. I'm too old to have ever cared about League of Legends' joys of being 35. I am 25 years old, guys. All my audience is older than me. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm doing. Guys, I'm Gen Z, and, like, I have managed to get fucking Gen Xers in my chat. What the fuck is happening? Why do I attract people twice my senior? Not complaining. I'm just wondering why. What have I done? What have I said? Like, God. Because I speak with the wisdom of age. I speak with my wisdom. I'm an idiot. Never finished college. Only like graduated from high school with with like major grades in English and history. Science, and I'm have you met humanity? I was forced to interact with humanity. You didn't join the U.S. military. One, I can't because I'm Canadian. Two, I'm fucking terrified of violence. So like, someone shoots at me, pants instantly darkened. I am running the other way. It's a good thing I can't be drafted. I don't like people, so I avoid any game that forces me to deal with humans. I also cannot be drafted. Got 2 love medical exceptions. Autistic over here, guys. They're not accepting this into the military anytime soon. Now, granted, we should be treating our military veterans with a lot more help and respect. Should be treating them with compassion and love. Except the war criminals. Now you know why I don't watch it. Because it's shock value to be shock value. I just had the misfortune of being in boot camp over the 5-year anniversary of 9/11. I didn't ask for seconds. Ooh. You know what? So, I'm going to explain something historically. The attack on the Twin Towers, all the way back in September 11th, 2001, that was a lot. America had the benefit of never having something like that happen to them for like the longest time. Conflict with the Middle East was always over there. It was over there's problem. Granted, the U.S. wasn't helping that problem. In fact, it was making it worse. But it was at that time you guys finally realized what fucking around does. Because you guys found out. And everyone got scared. Everybody was mourning. It was one of the single most devastating terrorist attacks on U.S. soil. And when people are grieving, when people are angry, when people are sad, they do not make the right decisions. They do not make the best decisions. The Twin Towers getting knocked down, the Pentagon being hit, a fourth plane never making it to its destination, and all people aboard managed to stop it and die stopping it. And if they didn't, you guys would have lost your White House again. And it doesn't help that you guys also had very poor leadership at the time. You guys were bamboozled, tricked. The military-industrial complex took advantage of America's grief. It took advantage of your patriotism to your country. And everyone suffered for it. Everyone. The soldiers that were fed a false narrative died for nothing. They literally died for nothing. That is not an easy pill to swallow. America, although for the first little bit it was understandable, but then the years went on and it became less understandable. Yeah. It's still seared into your fucking skull. Because it's a tragedy. Tragedy does not leave your brain. It only gets further and further. Your brain has a button in the middle of it. Trauma and pain will hit that button. The room will grow over time. And times between that button being pressed grow longer and longer and longer and longer, but that button will still be hit every once in a while. 9/11 is a lesson to be learned about the effects that grief can have on a country, on a people. It can be damaging. We are still feeling the effects of 9/11 today. With isolationism, racism, tightened border security, and the taking away of people's rights, the Patriot Act. I am still feeling the effects of it in Canada today. It didn't just affect you guys. It affected us. It affected us here in Canada. We still have people who are terrified of Muslims. Sure, it was some Muslims that carried out the attack. But does that make all Muslims bad? No. If a Christian shoots up a school, does that make all Christians bad? No. Of course not. The Muslim community and faith actively says that those who fight under our faith, like those who commit terrorist actions, are not a part of our faith. They are an extremist group. At least they have the fucking balls to call it out, unlike other people. But we still feel those effects today. Any excuse that bad people can get, they will take, they will use. Yeah. Guys, 9/11 was 22 years ago. Today. Like, to this day. Yes. That is what happens. Now, the phobia isn't okay, and we need to recognize that. And it's really good that you do. It's really good that you do recognize that. But it's also trauma. It's fear that was propagated. It was fear that was stoked and petted. It was fed. The negative aspects of what happened were fed instead of what it was. It was a tragedy carried out by horrific people from a war that was across an ocean. It's hard. It is extremely, extremely hard. And the people that committed it are dead. They'll never be brought to justice over it. And that leaves a very hollow feeling in a lot of people's hearts. Because they wanted retribution. They wanted justice. And they're never gonna get it. Tons of soldiers wanted payback. Justably so. But then they come back and it wasn't worth it. They got fucked over at home. They got fucked over in they got fucked over in a different country for nothing. And this is why I'm going to advocate for this right now, because we should do something positive. We need to help those who need the help. Soldiers that come back who were duped into this bullshit should get the help they need. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts. And to those communities that are still affected by this, to the Middle Eastern people that are still affected by this, even those who don't even call the Middle East their home, they deserve to be treated better too. Judge someone for their character, not from where they come from. It's not fair to call every German a Nazi. Being on the military side, they don't deprogram us on our way out the door. All of it, that anger, the ability to dissociate so you can kill another. Oh, no, this is... Oh, God, that is a whole conversation that I am not qualified to talk about. War does things to people. The military does things to people. When you join the military, you are dehumanized. You are broken down and are reconstructed to work in an order of formation. There are positives to it, but there are massive negatives. For one, you don't want to become a hindrance to your unit. So, repress. Repress. Repress all the problems that you feel. All the problems that you feel. Just repress it so you don't become a problem. Because they train you to not be a problem. To fall in line. Now, granted, in a hostile situation, having a totally conformed unit working together is perfectly fine. I want soldiers on my side working together in total unity and focusing on getting the task done. But it should not come at the expense of our humanity. Hi, Magica. And I know what it's like to be dehumanized and treated like shit. A soldier's life is that. They are not popular where they go. They're not popular when they come back. Now you could say, well, what about like all the people that like support like soldiers and like the parades we throw for them? Nice gesture, but that doesn't fix the scars. That doesn't fix the wounds. Doesn't bring the people that they fought alongside back. And then they get screwed over even more by the people who put them on that stage to begin with. Now, I'm not saying that being a soldier is wrong or bad. Some people find fulfillment in it, and that is perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine. But there should be stuff in place to help our soldiers reconnect and reintegrate back into society. Not just a slap on the ass and good luck. Cool. What are my skills good for again? Nothing out there. Can I stay here? Nope. But sorry. Bye. Yep. And the worse your condition is, the more you get bumped to the back of the line. Man, the fact that soldiers don't have a union is bullshit, honestly. Like, God, you guys need a fucking union. And guys, I have family in the military. And in the back of my mind, I'm constantly worried about them. I have friends in the military. One of them was just over in the Middle East. And their base got attacked, and I was scared. Like, I giggle and laugh, but that is just my response to fear. They had to go into an active combat zone, and I was scared that I wouldn't see my friend ever again. And they are very lucky, and I am very lucky that they didn't get hurt, they didn't get shot at. But it is a very sobering experience listening to describe as they try to sleep, they hear gunfire in the fucking distance. Now, I know America, your shootings per capita, that's pretty much like a standard day for you. But over here in North America, like over here in Canada, that's not normal, nor should it be. Gunfire should not be an active part of civilized society. It shouldn't. Really fucking shouldn't. And guns should not be used often. But here we are. I live in a town where I hear gunfire regularly, though. I hate it here. Shit. Welcome to That's America for you. And it's only gonna get better slowly. Because the old blood is dying out. Sure, they're taking their sweet-ass time. But they'll eventually be replaced with better people. All right. I'm sad now. I'm calmed down from my rage. I'm going to call it for tonight because I am very fucking tired. Thank you for all the subs and donations. Please, if you want to donate, please do donate. I am very terrified about my future financial prospects. Peg. No, friend. No. Not your bed. You are allowed to bring up a topic. You are allowed to. And I talked about it. I'm very grateful that you did. And although you're not from my country, you still did a service and you deserve to be recognized for that service. Flipping burgers still helps. Trust me, I flip burgers myself. Not for the military, for McDonald's, which is... I wanted to kill some people that job, honestly. Ah! I know it is. Yay! And they're going forward with the rape cases. Yay! Anyway. You all have a fantastic night, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. We'll be playing Mega Man Battle Network 5. Fuck you. I want to do that for the next little bit. All the streams from this week, next week, and to the week leading up to my wedding, we're just going to be playing Mega Man and talking and hanging out. But yeah. You all have a fantastic night. I hope you all stay safe. I hope you all just take care of yourselves tonight. Please treat yourself. You deserve it. And I will be back tomorrow with Mega Man Battle Network 5. I will see you all tomorrow. Good night, everybody. And Peach, don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up. Don't do it. I'm watching you. I got eyes on you. I can see you everywhere. Don't blame yourself. These are depressing topics, and they do need to be talked about. Don't worry about me. I know how to handle it. But good night, everybody.